Hello everyone, welcome again in Eng-Man YouTube channel. So in this video, we will continue our geoscience series. And today's topic, it will be brief. It's about Fracture-Vuggy Reservoir. All right, so again, I found an interesting picture, very interesting picture. I find it from this paper. You can find it and download it from the internet. The paper is Oil Recovery for Fractured Vuggy Carbonate Reservoirs by Cyclic Water Half and Puff, Performance Analysis and Prediction. All right, so if you read the paper says that we have different patterns of fractured vuggy medium. We have 6 patterns. Okay, you can see it. We have the first fracture network. You can see the fracture and it creates sort of network. All right. We just want to, acknowledge that we have this type of heterogeneities, these complexities, geological complexities. I'm not going to explain about them, about all of those, heterogeneities, but let's just acknowledge, let's just understand that we have this kind of patterns in our fractured or vuggy reservoir, right? So we have, for the first example is fracture network. We can also have isolated cave. So you have fracture there and we have big holes, cave, vugs in our reservoir, deep inside our reservoir. And we can also have cave, fracture, and cave. You can see the fracture and we can see these caves. We can have pore, fracture, pore. So you have, relatively speaking, small pores there, and they are connected with the fracture network. And we have also pore, fracture, cave. All right, so we have 3 of them. The pores, you can see here, and the fracture, of course, and caves. And cave network, it's even worse, right? The network of caves. Okay, so again, let's just acknowledge, let's just understand that we have different patterns of fracture vuggy medium. Fracture network, isolated cave, cave fracture cave, pore fracture pore, pore fracture cave, and cave network. All right, so can you imagine that this kind of complexities, heterogeneities exist in our reservoirs, which later on will severely impact the sweep efficiency of our water flood if we have water flood or water injection, right? So we need to deal with that in, optimizing our water flood. We need to first acknowledge, we need to first characterize, we need to first understand that we have this kind of complexities, heterogeneities in our reservoir, right? If you understand this, then you can better formulate the next plan to, to deal with this complexity, to improve the sweep efficiency, to improve the displacement, and hopefully to improve the recovery factor. Right, so I think that's all. I hope this short video is useful. Thank you so much for watching and see you again in the next geoscience videos. Thank you.